Listen fam, it's Callie Hendricks back with another episode of The Theatre. In studio with me today, I have Mr. Pule Tau. Welcome to #Listen.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
That's great. Can you just tell our listeners a bit about yourself?
My name is Pule. My surname is Tau. Ke motlhaping wa ga maidi, ke tlhapa ka mašhe, ke iphorola ka tlhogo. Ke mong wa noka. I'm Motlhaping, I'm from Motlhaping tribe. Born, buttered, toasted in Kimberley for the last 44 years.
Sure.
I'm agricultural by profession. That
Okay.
A lot of people don't know.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I didn't pursue the career. I studied then, and I finished studying in 1999.
Sure.
That's when I graduated with an agricultural diploma, majoring both in animal and plant.
Sure.
But currently, I went to work for government for 10 years, and it was not me.
Okay.
I was director at the education department for 10 years.
Sure.
Responsible for agri-awareness in schools. But 2014, I said,
I want to do my own thing now.
Yes, I grew up after a groentebak met my pa.
Yes.
Selling veggies. So
Sure.
Yeah, but 2014 to date, I'm in a diverse entrepreneur.
Sure. Would you say that background of watching your dad sell vegetables groomed you into the entrepreneur that you are?
Definitely. My dad was hands-on with me. I remember every Saturday I would go with him to the fresh vegetables produce market.
Yes.
And then you'll buy the things, and then from there we'll go and sell in small towns like Bartley West and Wrong.
Sure.
But besides that, he started me by buying me a whole bag of knickknacks and chiscos.
Yes.
Where I would sell when you go to those villages.
Yeah.
And then I would sell for myself and make money for myself.
Sure.
At that time I was about 8 years.
Yes.
So
sure.
Even if I was going with him, I had also my business.
You also had your own business on the side. Yeah, so, like working for your dad, but you have your side hustle.
So at that time I was about 8 years of age.
Yeah, sure.
So that's
so you were groomed to be an entrepreneur, basically. Sure. So obviously, what motivated you to grow your business, especially in a region like Kimberley?
For me, it has always been growing my business. It's not actually for me, because I believe that when we do things, we do them for our kids. I have 3 children.
Yes.
So I'm doing it for the soft landing of my kids.
Sure.
As blacks, you don't have a soft landing, you don't come from trust fund families.
Yeah.
I want when my kids finish school and enter adulthood life, they must have a soft landing. It's tough. I didn't have a soft landing like they have,
Yeah.
I was like to get a bursary, but I don't know. I want them to have soft landing and have to be able to say, I want to choose the first things they want to do because there is financial resources that my dad worked hard for.
Sure.
That's my driving force. I wake up every day because I want the soft landing for them. It's not even about me. It's not even about me wanting to be that guy who is a successful entrepreneur. That is secondary. Primary is for their soft landing.
Legacy. Sure. And what are some of the key values or principles that have guided you, both in your personal life and professionally?
Respect and humility.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I believe you cannot respect those, young or old must respect, because you don't know who you disrespect today. It might be the same person that can help you grow in whatever you're trying to push.
Sure.
And whenever I have a little bit of cent or a little bit of rent, I always have that voice in my head to stay humble.
Yeah, sure.
And by virtue of being humble, I believe it attracts people who are more bigger than you in relation to the field that I'm in, entrepreneurship. But if I'm humble enough, someone will identify himself with me to say that I want to have that man, because whatever he does, he's humble, and I forever do believe in also giving back. My principle of having it's innocent that you have people next to you, like putting
Yes.
people also that don't have needs in their brother, and to see, how much you can run others, or
Yes.
helping others as well. That's also
Yeah.
been my principle to say that by doing that, I believe that I just wish that more people can see
Sure.
and know that when you help others, you're actually busy planting your seed for success.
Yes.
You're actually
Yes.
harvesting for help in the future, because you're
Yeah.
planting luck for yourself. I believe that. I don't want people.
Yes. Yes.
When I help others, I cultivate luck for myself in the future, because you make someone happy by helping them.
Yeah.
That energy of that person will come back to you and
Yes.
lift you.
Yeah. They say you reap what you sow, and if you sow the good, you'll reap the good.
So, yeah,
You
definitely.
sure? Pule, tell me, what were some of the challenges that you faced when starting out?
Oh, you know, it's the challenges as always has been, when you not on the economical sense of it. It's not, because what people look into, it's moving into government and making business with government.
Yes.
And then when you do it, you have challenges where you get into a space, but you feel that you're not being supported by having. I also believe political field has also had its role to say that you will be, because you're a certain person, you will not get it. That's all the challenges, because of we advocates are not really being recognized. And we hope, and I hope that it will change in future, where the government really assist people to grow.
Yeah.
And not only be, but they love someone say, you want to help people to grow, you want to help people doing this and this and that. But for me, the challenges always has been, uh, not enough opening channels from government for people to make money, because the reality is that the more cash it's within government. Yes, although that we make, that's why I told you earlier when you spoke of cameras, that it is important to make other avenues
Yes.
where you
Yes.
can make also
Yes.
extra money for yourself, then, so that you can, even if there's a challenge there, you can put those challenges aside, and
Sure.
you 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 focus on other things, even if you have challenges. But the challenges has always have been predominantly for me, when you really want to see helping others by having people employing someone, but
Yes. Yes.
because there's so much little work that's coming for you,
Yeah.
you
It's
cannot
hard
make
to.
it's hard to open up your hand and say, yes, I'm going to hire about 3 people to be involved. So there's a lot of challenges, but I'm a person that really don't really take challenges. Coped you, so to speak.
Yes.
Me myself in my life, I had tribulations that anyone will not have survived.
Sure.
But I looked them up and I faced them head on, and broke barriers in my challenges.
Sure. No, that's amazing. And like when we spoke a bit off camera about the different, that you're in quite different industries. How do you stay up to date and innovate within the vast industries that you're part of?
Well, for example, like I told you earlier, I do, like I told you, man, where the money is, you go and tender within government. And then you cannot say, because I'm not invited, there's no tender opportunity coming up, what must I do?
Yeah.
I'm into gas as well.
Sure.
I put my other egg that I put in different baskets of revenues. I'm also into energy sector, which is gas. I fill energy in gas and exchange from the small bottles I fill from those mamas in the township, and also the big ones for the restaurants and the schools.
Yes.
So there's my other avenues. I also do tents and furniture hire, stretch tents. I do couches. I have my clothing label
Sure.
as well. If I don't get money at gas and say it's a little bit here, I can make one day. I can make 800 there, make 400 there, make 1,000 there.
Sure.
So when the day ends,
Yeah,
it
all counts. Sure.
At least I make a profit for the day from my different avenues. I made about 4,000 per day, or 5,000 per day.
Yes.
And sometimes when for example, what are tents? It's a summer business. When it's winter, they're not events.
Yes.
So what will I do?
Yeah.
I can also taste my tent business.
Yeah.
Gas is there.
Yes.
Clothing business is there.
Sure.
The others, and so other avenues are there. But I also believe that when you're an entrepreneur, you must do things that can also help communities.
Sure.
Even if you make money. With gas, for example.
Yeah.
I know that even I can assist a mama, even if he comes to buy gas from me. But me giving him gas, I'm giving him energy for him to cook in his house for his children.
Yes.
So we must also do business that are orientated to able to help.
Yes, and add value to the
and add
community,
to
like you
community.
said. Sure.
And for me, one of the greatest things, yes, I forgot I'm also into construction. Like right now, I'm busy with civil engineering project, which I'm doing with water reticulation.
Yes.
But the nicest thing ever that makes me sleep so well and peaceful at night is making sure and knowing that I'm putting bread on other people's tables.
Sure.
In my construction company today, I have 5 employees.
Sure.
When they get paid in the month, I know for sure that their kids, they have, like my kids,
yes,
they're having a food on the table. That's such a warming thing.
And they can be sent to school.
Yeah, they can be sent to school. At my gas store, I have 2 full-time employees. That on its own, makes me beam with pride and happy that at least I'm not the only one that has food on the table for myself and my family, but someone as well has food for their kids on the table. For example, it's December now.
Yeah.
I don't want only my kids to wearing nice kicks. I also want another man to have kicks,
Yes, sure.
But for me, that thing of being able to give someone a salary, that thing just warms me up.
Yeah.
To know that I'm doing a difference in someone else's life.
Yeah.
And sometimes not only that man can go and cover his oma, his ma, so
Sure.
that salary can touch a whole family,
Yeah.
So for me, that's actually drives me and a fulfilling part of the entrepreneurial space to be able to make a difference in someone else's life.
Yes, and that's something you obviously can't do when you are just earning a salary for yourself. But when you are earning, when you have businesses and you have income, you're able to then provide salaries.
Yeah, that's what the guy was saying. It's a world-renowned businessman. His name is Fusi Tebekwa.
Yes.
Fusi said that you are not an entrepreneur in the business, man, you are self-employed when you make money for yourself.
Yes.
Because I make money for myself, but I'm not sharing with anyone.
Yes.
So I've employed myself.
Yes.
But when you're in entrepreneurial space, you're in a mainstream of the economy. So economy, you must change another person's economic status.
Yes, you must add, sure.
You must add value to economic status. So by being business, by giving someone a salary, it means that this economic status change.
Yes, true.
So like I said, that's a fulfilling part of it. And besides the business space, it's importantly also what I love. I have a society announcement project, which is about the black boy child.
Yes.
It's a kind of Shiva gentleman.
Yes, I know about that.
Yeah,
sure.
It's one of my noble things. Sometimes even if you will make money, you must have a project where it's not solely about to make money, but to give back and leave a legacy.
Yes, true.
The reality is that we have so much, when you look outside, you have so much Nyaobe boys. And in most cases, it's 99% is boys.
Sure.
You have take a girl to child.
Yes, take a girl child to work. Yes, true.
You have Women's Day. A simple thing. When a young boy of 4 years, what to do, number one, a wee. If it's a boy, no, stand there, so but it's a girl.
You take them.
You can tell it too. You see,
that is true.
You're actually neglecting a young boy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you wanted the young boy not to be a woman basher.
Sure.
But you didn't teach him from a young age. Respect yourself first.
Yes.
Then you respect the other one.
Yes.
So, but you're only giving attention to your girl child, but you're leaving the boy child.
Yes.
So that is also something that's very, very close to my heart.
Yes.
To see that our society changes. And remember, men are born to be leaders. So if we neglect them, what kind of leaders are we going to have?
Yes. And I think it's something that we are seeing in society at the moment. There's so many GBV cases rising up. Almost every day, there's a woman dying at the hands of a man. And yet there's a lot of women empowerment. It's become a movement,
Yes.
but not enough.
For the
boy child.
It's a good thing. I mean, women empowerment. That empowered woman is going to meet a man who's mentally not in a good state. He just wants to beat up because he saw his father beating up. But no one taught him. No, be your sister's protector. This is a bad thing to do. No one taught him leave GBV. be career orientated, or be a sport guy, or be, be whatever you can be in life. But importantly, respect women as well.
Sure.
When you show someone love, it's easy for him to love someone back.
True.
So when that boys grow up being shown love, he'll easily love a woman.
Yeah.
Not romantically, but you love a woman because he will see it's the same person as him.
Yeah.
But if you teach him, no, you and the girls are different. So and then in reality that they grow up in a society whereby they see men beating up women, it's a norm for them.
Yes.
It's wrong to beat up women.
Yes, sure.
But you can only do that by giving them attention.
Yes, true. Sure.
So you must give equal attention for the boy that you give the girl.
Yes. Tell me, what are some of the highlights from the Gentlemen's Club that you can share with us?
One of the highlights is that we have boys that got at least bursaries, and some of them also in high school that we link them up with prominent businessmen. Like say, for example, I have a young boy who studies engineering. I can link him up with someone during school holidays. He will go to an engineering company.
Sure.
And you said, I want to be a civil engineer. Then I link
You
him up with a mentor.
Yes,
So
sure.
you go to Pule's company during school holidays, you go there, work for free. But you see what is the environment like.
Yes.
If you want to be a medical doctor, you're linked to a medical doctor, you see
Sure.
He'll tell you that you must focus and study them. So we do have, and changing. Last year I had a young boy who was a drug addict.
Sure.
He is now free from drugs.
Yeah.
Wow. That boy is now focused, and the other thing is that in most cases we also have a boy child that loves only the woman, so he doesn't really have
mentorship or
a man in his life that can teach him the man ways.
Yes.
So that one is for that boy who's not that attracted it anymore. And he was about 18 years. He's turning 19 next year March.
Sure.
And that's what you see. I came with two young boys.
Yes.
Yeah. It's important to expose them to men. Like this year, the dinner we're having advocates people. I'm a huge mining magnate in the world. He's known internationally. He has links in China. It does mining, and not smaller mining, like big, huge mining magnate. So by getting young boys and link them up with a man like that.
Yeah. And you're giving them someone to inspire to. Other than just the person on the street.
Yeah.
But you're giving them a vision to say, one day I want to be a man like that.
Because also what I want is that I don't want just to be about a dinner.
Yeah.
Then I came, it's finished. Bye-bye. We'll do it again for next year, December.
Yes.
Now, we also have leadership workshops during 4 times in a year.
Sure.
During the school holidays. Where we talk about GBV.
Yeah.
Sexually transmitted diseases.
Sure.
Broken families.
Yeah. That's important.
Broken families is important. That's why today we have, you find, back in the days, you were told that when you were 18 years, you want to have a steady girlfriend. You're taught, no, it's a dumb son, he's not playing.
Yes.
But reality, you get a white boy who's 22 years getting married. True. He knows only one girl. And he grows up his family. And he come to the township because he told him it's wrong to have a child. Get it, 35 years. By the time he has about 4 kids.
Yes.
With 4 different women.
Yes.
Already has broken families.
Yes.
That family where he left those kids. Those kids are going to grow up without a father.
Yes.
And he's going to only marry the 6th one, but leaving behind 5 kids.
I'm busy reading a book, and within the first chapter of this book, it's a book on wealth and actually getting out of poverty. It speaks about the statistics of how when you don't get married and you don't read, how those only those two things can actually stop you from becoming wealthy, and how it can, hold you back in life. Sure. Because I think, and it's the area of family. We don't think about it, because sometimes I think when I speak to a lot of young men, all they want to do is chasing money. And then you have this girl, and then you have these 2 girls, not realizing that actually by having many, I'm also giving too many, but when you have one person, you're only you can build with that
You can
person.
imagine the broken families is you're leaving kids behind, then when I'm not going to have a father.
Mm-hmm.
Already, that's a negative point to start growing.
Yes.
So that kid will grow up knowing a mother, but you don't know. You will grow up angry.
Mm-hmm.
That kid will grow up, be it a boy or girl, will grow up feeling I'm short of love from my dad.
Sure.
Because the dad only left 5 kids, and I said, yeah, I'm not a perfect human being. When I was in my, you must say, what I remember, I was assistant director when I was 25 years of age.
Sure.
I was selling close to 30,000 at I think it was 27. I was selling close to 40,000. I was crazy. I was I'm the man. I have different girls.
Money, sure.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
But if some and the worst part, he said, no one who's my age today would have reached out. No one reached out to me to say, you are doing well, but relax, get married. There's no man. Also, there's no older peers who teaches us well, who teaches us the young boys to say, no man, don't do that. To have many girlfriends is not it's not a yoga.
Yes.
Gotta get focused, get a family when you're still young.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
But those are the wrongs that I did when I was also young. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm perfect.
Yes.
No, I'm not perfect. I did my mistakes in the future, and I don't want the young men to repeat the mistakes that I did.
Yeah, that's true. Sure.
Luckily for me, I don't have broken families. Luckily.
Yeah.
You know, but like you say, I lost focus in the way. If I had a family, then if I focused that time, I would have reaped more. I would have had more. I would have been more successful. I would have been probably a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, sure.
But because that thing of having many girlfriends made me to lose focus. That's the reason I also brought this 2 young men with me today. So you must actually hear my testimony.
Yes.
So I'm not telling them be good.
Yes.
As if I didn't do a mistake.
Yeah.
To say, you will be in your life and make your mistakes, but comes a point where you say this is must stop, and the scenario, the status quo must change with young men. So when you have good boys, we have strong families. When you have strong families, society of black people
can thrive again.
Yeah, can thrive.
Amazing. But let's that's it's a powerful testimony, sure. And I'm sure that I'm hoping that a lot of men your age now will see this and be like, let me reach out and be that guide to the young 20-something-year-old, and the buck must stop with me now. Let's create a better society. So it's a great outlook to have. But back to the business side of things. What are some of the processes or systems that you have in place that are working for you, especially in the different businesses? How do you operate and balance working with so many?
There's power in delegation. There's power in delegation.
Sure.
For example, you cannot do anything alone. So, for example, just next to me, I have my woman to me who runs, who oversees other companies. But even if on those other segments of Risky Boy business, my brand is Risky Boy conglomerate, there is someone who, like, for example, I'm from Joburg this past weekend, but I left someone at the gas store.
Yes.
It was not closed.
Yes.
For the whole weekend, no one was there, but the business continued.
Sure.
Someone I had a tent. The vacuum was there. I called the driver, he picked up, he called the driver. So there is power in delegation. Even this, I'll not need to go there and say, "10 obstan." In the simplest way, Jimuna for money, for fro.
Yes.
That's how you can make your success thrive. But at the same time, you first set them down. Your core is your team of people who are going to manage your business. But at the same time, then you must tell them your vision.
Yes.
As a CEO of the company, say that this is where I want to grow my business. For example, if you fail, you fail me. If I fail, you fail yourself. You're not going to get a salary.
Sure.
So that when they understand your vision, where you want to bring the business, and make them feel they are more of a person than being your employee.
Yes.
That's also important.
Sure. Yeah.
So when you literally give someone positive energy and love them and respect them and show humility, even if you are a boss, I spoke about humility earlier on.
Yes.
If I'm your boss, I'm humble to you. Even if I'm your employee, I show you respect. If I give you that kind of energy to you, you will work for me with a
hardened heart.
With a hardened heart, with a warm heart, and say, I want to see Pule succeeding in life because that man some means by me. because they cannot expect people to help you grow in your business, but then you want to come and say and throw that pause. You know that bossy mentality. When someone your bang as
Yes.
you must be a human person.
Yeah.
Yes, there are along the way there are employees and people who tend to take it for granted and then who don't appreciate your kindness. And then sometimes you have to be stern and say, this is where our road ends. You don't meet anymore my vision.
Yes.
Kindly excuse of my business. I will get someone who wants to assist me properly.
Sure.
But importantly, to show them, work with them, respect them, and show them your vision, and then show them respect and humility. And I tell you, my sister, they'll work for you and pay them well on time.
Yes. Well and on time.
On time. No me rob, you know.
Yes, that's very important.
Labor rates, patalum, but so sometimes men say like, I'll give you that much. You know, and because they fool so I was giving what labor rates and pay them well and help you grow.
Yes,
in the future.
sure. That's important. Tell me, how do you manage being a present and engaging dad while also being busy managing your businesses?
So, like I told you, it's because I know from the onset, before I even started, say that I'm doing this for the kids.
Yes.
So they've always have been a center of my life. So I know when I get home, there should be a time where the phone is put aside. So there is family into my growth. In fact, that's when I'm going to recharge my mindset, my positive vibes, and now I'm going to make the business.
Yes.
Unless maybe they are my charges, my kids are my charges.
Sure.
Display, you know.
Yeah.
So I make time for them. You know, so that, for example, in the 2 weeks time, I must go to. We're going to holiday. That's only no phone for 5 days. We're going holiday because I believe I work so hard. So the kids was there, and my woman was there, and people that really allow me. To do whatever that I want to do.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
I must not forget to say that. There are people saying, "Yeah, hey, now give them everything. I don't really care. So my kids have everything, but they don't feel the love."
Yes.
You can imagine. I say to people out there, give the black boy child love. But then when I get home, I cannot do that at
your
home.
own at home.
I cannot do it at home. But when I beat the child, then show love to the black boy child. I have a 3-year-old boy.
Sure.
I have a 13-year-old girl. I have a 9-year-old girl. You know, love. So like yes, I do balance it. They know, but when it's time to work, I'll tell them it's time to work, and then I'll be late, but standard every day. There is 2 hours where phone is switched off.
Sure, that's great.
And give them time. Like it's a simple thing. I take my kids at school. I love it.
Yes.
My child is in grade 8, the eldest.
Yeah.
What be nice. I like those soft things. Say, how was your day? I give them, I drop them and I pick them up myself.
Sure.
Some of my friends say, "I get paid for that. Why don't you get someone to drop them off for you?" I said, "No."
Yeah. That's where you can spend quality time.
But I also want for them to have memories about their father.
Yes.
How to take them to school. How our father loved me. You know.
Yes.
How my daddy gave me attention. So that, more especially to the girl child, they will not, when they grow up, they will know what is attention is. They will know what love is.
Yes.
No man will come and tell them and lie to them. This is love. They say, no, this is not love.
Yeah.
I know love.
I know love. What advice would you give to the young men, young entrepreneurs who are striving to balance personal and work life?
Patience. The advice I can give you it's patience, resilience,
sure,
tenacity, and importantly, when you're ever present in doing something that you want to do, because for example, let's say risky white clothing. It's my dream. I must make people believe in it.
Yeah.
I must be consistent. You know what I'm trying to do. Consistency is very much important.
Yes.
You cannot want to believe it when you start a clothing brand. The man so competent. Are you special? Because when you start something, people must support you. You must be consistent and be every time you're in people's faces. Be consistent. Pray a lot.
Sure.
There's power in prayer.
Yes.
But in whatever religion you believe in, pray to your ancestors, pray to your God. There is, patience, tenacity, consistency. You cannot want to say that ek maak op vandag the gas store, and then you didn't buy the gas, you close the shop for 3 days, and then you want people to have
Sure.
consistency in business. It's the way to go. Humility for people as well.
Yeah. And what role would you say mentorship and networking play in the success of entrepreneurship?
Yeah, when you make I'll not reveal it because I'm one person that says I don't like revealing my sources.
Yes, yes.
But the big man that I'm doing, he said to me last week, this other story of this of Kune being the ex goalkeeper of Kaizer Chiefs. He's now a shareholder of a betting company like Betway.
Yeah.
And in that article, Kune said, business people must know the importance of knowing the relevant people, marrying themselves with relevant people, and sticking to them for their growth.
Sure.
And I said to him, and he said, he's the one who said it, I said to him, for you yourself, your bike. Because I'm one person that you cannot do each and everything. I want to learn from those who are up there, who have already made it in life, so they can also grow myself. So it's important to have someone who's a mentor to you or someone you look up to.
Yeah.
The same message I'm telling the young boys. Have a role model. Probably I'm old enough to say have a role model, to have someone that I can look up to. To say that you are my mentor. I want, say, for example, if you want to be in a trucking business, you must align yourself with someone who's in a trucking business. Yes. You cannot have someone who's a saloon to be your mentor.
Sure.
And I'm not putting down saloon business, just but making an example to say,
yes,
if you want to be a saloon person, be someone you look up to, or a mentor in
the industry. Yes.
You cannot have energy sector of gas, but I want someone to assist me with the gas who doesn't know anything about gas, just because I like him and he's successful in his field, but he's different from mine. So it's better to marry yourself with people who are up there much more successful than you, and those people don't even come to you. The thing is, advice I will give, go to those people.
Sure.
Tell me that I'm here. Humble yourself. Remember I spoke about humility.
Yes.
Humble yourself and say, I'm humble enough to ask your guidance. Please take me by the hand.
Yes.
I see that you've moved this far. I'm looking from afar. I like what I see. Can you please show me the ropes?
Sure.
I want to grow.
Yeah.
Being humble enough, that person will receive the energy and say, no, this guy wants to know. And then he'll give you his time. And then you will say, okay, because you are not special, like I said earlier. No one will come to your door and knock. I Pule, how did you want to be big in this, whatever? You may need to go out and make it your business to know the relevant people. Yes. And marry yourself to those people. Sure. That can make you grow.
So yeah, sure. That is it's powerful. Well, what are your goals for the future of your business, and how do you envision it impact the community?
Well, I'll mention some, for example, the gas business. I want Risky Boy Gas to be big and have a big contract in the mines, because remember, to melt and for the pots to melt your iron ore manganese, they use LPG gas. Sure. So I want to be in the mining industry but supply gas.
Yes.
Because those burners and everything for the gas, where they melt those manganese minerals in, they use LPG gas, and that LPG gas burns for 24 hours. Remember, mines does not close.
Yes.
365 days of the year, 24 hours. So I want to grow in the mining industry, but not mining minerals, but be in the space of the energy sector and supplying gas within the mine. Sure. That's where I want to see my gas business growing into being, getting big contracts, having supplying big companies of mining magnates within the gas industry. Sure. I want my clothing brand to be national renowned and be worn by celebrities of the country.
Yes, come on.
I don't do myself my risk clothing to be worn only in Halishu and Kimberley and Bloemfontein. No. I want Black Coffee to wear my brand.
Yes, come on, why not?
Why not? I want Ramaphosa to be on the stage wearing my shirt, Slowly but surely I'm getting there. But the premier is my head, the premier is my culture of the province. So I'm getting there. So that's where the bigger picture of my clothing brands that I want to get to. And like I say, I will never forget the the noble project I'm pushing, the gentleman dinner, which is for the young boy child.
Yes, yes.
I want it to be national renowned as well.
Yes.
I wanted to go in. I want to go into the province, the whole province of Northern Cape, because it doesn't mean when I've seen that black boys in Kimberley having problems, it doesn't mean in Kurman they don't have problems.
Yes, true.
It doesn't mean in Springbok they don't have problems. I want you to touch the whole province and have this dinner reciprocated in this in all the areas of the province, and eventually in the world.
Sure.
I like giving my pat on the back and saying that there is no program like a Khalid Gentleman Dinner in this country.
Yes.
You can even go as far as in the world, because usually when people say gentleman dinner, like you say gentleman club, I don't blame you. It's not club, because most in cases there's you only hear about gentleman club. It's where you meet and then people meet and smoke cigars.
Yes, true.
Have wines. The other guy was telling me, no, why are you inviting women to a gentleman dinner? Different men had another woman's day, and I said, do your own thing and have yours where you only have men. I don't have connotation to be about the Khalid gentleman dinner to be about is where you're dressing up nice with suit and have cognac glasses and cigars and listen to music and bring concubines into that day. No, that's not gentleman club. It's a Khalid gentleman dinner with the vision to show black boys these are roles that you must emulate when you grow up in life.
Sure.
So that's why the reason for us to also just also bring women to say, because they're like I told you, women that only parent to a boy child, they must come.
Yes.
And equally women, that's why we're getting married as men. Women are support structures. When you come there and slap hands for us as men. Actually, but saying the society is growing, what good leaders going forward. That's why I want the dinner to grow as well. And my business as well, like all my business, I want them to grow. But I made mention of the energy sector, I made mention of the clothing brand, and I made mention of my what you call my society announcement program of the which also just happened to be close to my heart. The same aspirations for me goes for my risky white tents and furniture hire to be in provincial renowned as well. When there's events, you must get my couches, you must get my tents, all the business that I'm doing, and also finally to be big in construction, because not sounding racist, but the construction world is still lily white. And you don't have people in construction with high gradings. I also want to grow into construction well and grow in my gradings.
Yes. Sure.
Instead of like now I'm employing 5, I want to employ over 100.
Come on,
as time goes by. And when you talk about Pule Tau, you talk about the construction guru.
Yes.
When Pule Tau, you talk about the gas magnate.
Yes, sure.
So that what I'm trying to drive is that we cannot. It all goes to the question you asked me. What do I want to say to the young entrepreneurs? You can be the biggest net you want to be.
Yes.
That's the thing that people must realize they're having the power to decide what they want to be. I don't need 2 years of saying, no, you can't do this.
Yes, sure.
And choosing your tribe is important.
Yes.
When you have friends that share the same dreams with you, it's important.
Yes.
Friends that can tell you, bruh, you might make a mistake.
Yes, sure.
You lost your focus, come back. Not that's a tribe that clap hands for you when you achieve.
Yes.
You have a power of choosing a tribe. When you have that kind of tribe for you, people want to see you succeed. That you want also good things to happen unto them and have them in that circle and close circuit in that circle of friends. Because and those will also help you to succeed. Academy friend that disappointed or cannot disappoint that tribe of mine because they so much believe in me.
Yes, sure.
Then having friends you can just go to weekends and go to have a double and it does not help. Because once in a while you can go and have a drink, but you must have your tribe that can make you.
And that helps you stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused and choose the right people. The tribe also include that guy that I told you about, that one that will help you to grow. Don't make a great person, that big person, that children. In a sense, be your mentor.
Sure. That's powerful. How can our listeners get in contact with you or learn more about your work and your journey?
Okay. For my work, for my community management work, the Kharishio Gentleman Dinner, we have a website.
Sure.
A fully fledged website. www.khalishiwegentlesmendina.co.za.
Sure.
That's where you'll see what I'm trying to drive as a founder and where we are, where we've been for that. We've been doing this thing for 9 years. Now,
Sure.
15th December, it will be 9 years.
Sure.
9th anniversary. Next
Yeah.
year, it's big.
It's the 10th year,
It's the
sure.
10th year. I'm going to take it to meet us for
Come
provincial boys to meet.
Yes.
And on Facebook, you can get hold of Khalishiwe Gentlesmendina Facebook page. And as well for my trade, for my Risky Boy Gas is on Facebook as well. Risky Boy Clothing. And on Instagram, same name, Risky Boy Clothing, Risky Boy Gas, Risky Boy Cafe, Risky Boy Clothing, Risky Boy Events and Supply.
Sure.
So as I said to you, it's the Risky Boy conglomerate.
Yes.
But my principal number will never change. It's where people can reach me for each and everything that I want to do. It's 078-559-2135. 078-559-2135. And importantly, people must not go on, they must, tickets are limited to 200.
Yes,
for Khalishiwe Gentlesmendina. It's at Bajumi Luxury Guest House. 3 weeks from now, it's on the 15th of December.
Sure.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be informative. It's going to be inspiring. And as well, we will be giving entertainment by local artists.
Sure.
There'll be networking where people can meet with people that they have been looking up to. Also going to be exhibitions for small business go and sell for them at the event. But it's not a big one because it's close and confined. It's only 200 people. So if you want any tickets, you go to my page or even my personal page, Pule Tau. I market everything on my page.
Sure.
And also on the pages I've announced of Khalishiwe Gentlesmendina, the Risky Boy Clothing, Risky Boy Gas, Risky Boy Events and Supply, Risky Boy Cafe and everything.
Sure.
So so where everyone can get hold of me, and I keep on pouring positive energy onto me. People, it's so much warming to receive an inbox from someone who doesn't know you and say that you're doing well.
Sure.
I don't take those things for lightly. I'm not sure. And someone doesn't, especially when someone does not know me.
Sure.
I excel at People think that words are not important to us. It's the same as the word that stick. The word that voice.
Sure. It's very important.
And it's platforms like this, I told the foundation that you cannot ask me if I must not come. I must come.
Sure.
Because I also have programs that I want people to support and grow. We must grow one another.
Yes.
I move from a connotation that says that we are nothing
without each other. Sure.
One another.
Pule, thank you so much for coming on the #Listen, and thank you for for what you are pouring into our community. I can hear from where you speak, it's not just words, but you are actually living these principles that you believe in. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining us here on on #Listen.
Thank you so much. I can only wish one thing for the Listen to grow and grow and grow, and one day to be also nationally renowned.
Come on. Yes.
Must not only definitely push, must be nationally renowned.
Yes.
I mean, we are huge, we're too many people.
100%.
We are special,
Yes, and we're growing together.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that brings us to another episode, the end of another episode of The Theatre. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook. Until next time, signing out.